Moin Moin, wir machen heute mit einer neuen Folge Technomancer. Wir können die ganzen Quests zurückbringen.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
So I went out to see if there's any Vori in the city.
Can I put my mind at ease now?
They're out. Put your worries to rest. I really doubt Anton will send any more our way.
Fantastic. That is an enormous weight off my chest, Zachariah.
I got your merchandise to your client, but while I was there, she told me something troubling.
What's that?
Victor apparently stopped the caravan, tortured and killed its merchants, but he didn't kill them before they told him where Noctis is, and from what she heard, your city's about to be overrun by ASC.
That doesn't quite... All the caravans sent to Ophir have already returned. Strange. Knew we couldn't hide forever. We could try, but... Knew the ASC snakes would slither in at some point. Thank you for the heads up. I'll be sure to send a little something to my client in thanks, too.
I'm sure the ASC's in Noctis. Maybe they replaced the men in the caravan and snuck in the city like that. I'll look into it. If it's true, we need to find the bullshit merchant sooner rather than later.
Zachariah, do you hear yourself? Don't be so paranoid. I told you not to worry, didn't I? Now listen, if you find there's truth to it all, we'll act, and swiftly. But until then, they're just rumors, nothing more. I need another favor, Mr. Mancer. Seems looters have taken to attacking our caravans in the canyon leading to Ophir lately. They would have likely come down to the city in order to fence their spoils. They haven't. This makes me doubt that the thieves are free agents. Perhaps they're working under someone else's interests. But I'd like to have more than a suspicion, and I'd like it to stop. Set up a counter-ambush, catch the looters red-handed, make them talk.
Got a more specific plan?
Been hatching one. You hide among the merchandise on board one of the caravans, belonging to a merchant I fully trust. When the attack hits...
Then I head back, get as rough as I need to until they tell us who's sending them, and who their mole in Noctis is.
Smart man.
I'll think about it. They found some ancient documents. Looks like they date back to the settlers, but they're written in a language I can't read.
And I thought you Technomancers were so well versed in our old dialects.
Maybe in Aurora. In Abundance, we're soldiers first and last. We learned some colonial knowledge during training, but the languages are barely taught. The Great Master was the only one who had that kind of knowledge.
So now you need a Technomancer from Aurora to translate. I might know of someone, a renegade of sorts who left Shadowlayer to become a hermit. Word was, though, your former comrades captured him. If he managed to hide what he was, he's probably a captive in one of their forced labor camps.
Then getting to him won't be easy.
Exactly. But if you want your document translated, you might just have to find a way.
I'm looking for my friend Scott. He just disappeared. Any idea where he could have gone?
Can't say that I have. He's not at the caravansary, though. If you want, I can check with my informants. Might have joined the caravan that just left, though. Your pal looked like he was missing Ophir, honestly. Then again, maybe he was kidnapped. Never can tell.
Just let me know if you hear anything. I need to find him. Thanks for the help.
My pleasure, as always.
I'm looking for my friend Scott.
Might have joined the...
Just let me know if you...
My pleasure.
What's the word on it?
Anton Ro. And what better?
Then why even try to...
True enough.
Hey, Dandolo sent me.
You're the Mancer, right? He told me about you. I've already started talking about the routes I'll take in the future. If there's a spy, you'll hear about it soon enough.
Good. Then if you're ready, I'm gonna hide in your merchandise.
Get in my sand cell and hide among the cargo. You should be safe there. We're under attack! Get out, quick! Get out!
Who sent you?
I can't. The ASC would kill me if...
Should have known you worked for Victor. Who told you where to attack?
A merchant. The one who always gives us information. Dressed like that one over there.
Hey, back.
Speak of the shadows, how are you, Zach?
What information was that?
I spent a part of my life in a rehabilitation camp after my arrest in Ophir. It was the worst time of my existence, and I've always wondered how I'd ended up here. Who had turned us in? We were just a group of street kids. We would steal food here and there, but we weren't dangerous. However, we were arrested and deported to a camp like hardened criminals or terrorists. What happened followed me for many years, until I learned that an important member of the Vori clique was responsible for the deportation of dozens of people. Most of them were innocent, but a nuisance for the mob. I want to find that guy. I want to know if it's he who got us deported. I want to understand why and make him pay. For me and my companions, of course, but also for those poor people who hadn't asked for anything.
I'm sorry, but I can't come with you right now.
I see.
Dann gehen wir mal zurück. Möglichst schleunig wieder ein Level
I
aufsteigen.
think I know the camp Dandolo mentioned to you. It sounds like their main camp, so I wouldn't be surprised if the man you're looking for is there. And I want to go with you. Have a few things to settle there. This is important to me, Zachariah. What they do to the prisoners there is inhuman. I just want to help as many as I can.
You're not telling me something, are you?
I was a prisoner there once. I can't tell you what they did to me. I'm just asking you. Take me with you.
I get why you'd want to free him, but it also makes me nervous about letting you tag along. If we get there and you let your emotions run away with you, it's my life you're risking too.
You know me better than that. You've seen me keep my cool in the worst situations. Think about it all you want, but I'm the one who knows that camp by heart, remember? It's gonna be more dangerous for you to go in without me.
Ich bringe Andrew nicht mehr aus meinem Team raus. Warum? Okay. Wir bringen den Job nochmal zurück. Das ist hier nicht.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
I stopped the ambush and interrogated the looters. Right all along. Victor's behind it all, and he's got a man in Noctis feeding him information. Apparently one of your merchants. They don't know his name.
A merchant? Bullshit. There's not a merchant alive here who'd betray Noctis. That being said, a man came recently. A trader who left his corporation because he said they were threatening him. He was short on details, and maybe long on lies. Bet ya he's our mole. Trader, merchant, all the same to the people of Ophir. Not to me, though. Not to a merchant. Maybe you could pay him a visit.
I'll see what he has to say.
Welcome! Welcome. Are we looking for something in particular today?
Do I know you? From Ophir?
Ophir. Yes, the threats of the secret police forced me to leave the city.
And somehow threatened you enough that you're now working for them?
I won't be taken alive, Mancer! Stop! Stop, please! He has my family and threatened to kill him if I didn't tell him where the caravans were. I promise you. I didn't have a choice.
That's how Victor works. You have a weakness, he'll exploit it. Get out of the city, and don't come back. Dandolo's not one for betrayal, for any reason. You stay, and you won't live long.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Zachariah, what can I do for you?
You were right. The traitor was dirty. I barely started asking before he unwound.
You're an intimidating force, Mr. Mancer. Then what?
I told him to get out of Noctis.
And now what? He runs to his master and divulges everything he knows about our defenses, our city. Your pity might well cost us more than just one man's life now. But who am I to judge you not killing a man? We've seen too much blood already in these times. Forgotten life is sacred. Maybe he won't survive the trip. It's a long trip to Ophir on foot. Beneath the sun, among the creatures, brutal. So we'll cross our fingers and hope it does him in. Thank you for your efforts, even if I wished they'd taken a different turn.
Hätte ihn wahrscheinlich umbringen, jetzt denkt, es gibt wieder irgendwie negatives Karma. Und den umbringen. Er hat doch eh schon Informationen abgeliefert. Und ist doch garantiert nicht der Einzige. Wir sind ja vom einen, einer dieser Lavori, der Chef hat ja gesagt, es sei weitaus gefährlichere Figuren für die Stadt hier. Jetzt muss ich schon wieder noch O4. Gehen wir gescheit zum Erziehungslager. Ständig O4
Judging
hin
from
und
Misha's
her.
face, not something pretty. I feel like I'm driving a hearse.
Whatever you're thinking, it's 1,000 times worse. You're taking us to hell.
But aren't they called work camps?
More like prisons, where the primary goal is to break spirits and destroy free will. Their final products are submissive beings akin to farm animals, and their methods end up destroying some and brainwashing the others.
This Aurora Technomancer we search for must be hiding in plain sight. They'll be very discreet, so we'll have to look for someone normal. Almost too normal.
I hope we're able to free the other prisoners. We could help them get a fresh start in Noctis.
I know you want to sit with the cool kids, but my rover can only hold so many people. Sorry, can't take everyone.
If we can distract the guards, I can get Dandolo to send a rescue team. It wouldn't be the first time he's done that.
If Dandolo can bring the manpower, we can bring the diversion. We'll free them.
Probieren die zu befreien.
Words alone cannot express my hatred for this place.
I warned you.
You misunderstand, Zach. Coming back here free, armed, with my rights returned to me, it's...
Wir können so klappen, weil der falsche Ausrüstung an. Ich muss das Messer ausrüsten. Achtung. Ich bin stärker als die Leute. Oh nein. Warum rennt der so, Mann? Oh, einer von mir ist down. Hau drauf Methode. Mega viel Material abgeladen in der Kiste. Das kann ich alles brauchen. Absuchen. Braucht jetzt noch irgendetwas müsste haben? Das flutscht da wahrscheinlich gar nicht. Muss ich wahrscheinlich auch. Zuerst suchen wir noch ab. Dann könnten wir auch rein. Schon das weit. Da ist noch etwas. See als verbunden ist. Wir gehen zuerst hierher. Einstieg über. komme ich nicht rauf, weil die Leiter nicht drin ist. Geht nicht. Nicht durch. Und hier mal schauen. Schleichen wäre hier sicher eine Option, aber... runterlassen. Steigt immer langsamer auf. Kannst du nicht öffnen? Dass ich irgendwo eine Steuerung finde.
Can't go through here.
You have no business here. I'll kill you.
Bulgakov, listen to me. Think. Remember the train station in Ophir? You were leading the opposition. We met. We even fought. Because I didn't know how corrupt Abundance was back then. But you did, and you cannot serve them now.
You are... No. You are trying to confuse me. I must stop anything that threatens Abundance. I fight for Abundance.
Die hätten wir doch eigentlich müssen retten. Gut, die ist ja nur bewusstlos offiziell. Das Spiel hat da, fickt sich da ein bisschen selber. Die soll ja nicht tot sein, also ist sie ja nicht. Haben wir sie ja nicht umgebracht, aber irgendwie gleich.
I won't be able to force this lock. I need a key.
Ich habe keinen Key. Fressbrett.
Need a key to open this door.
Und so. Weiter öffnen kann ich nicht. Ohne Schlüssel. Das ist ja ein Meisterknacker. Nein. Mal noch hier mit den Verbesserungen. Nicht etwas machen oder so nicht. Zuletzt. da noch einer? Nicht. Von befreien. Habe ich jetzt den
Need a
Schlüssel?
key to open this door.
Immer. Oh nein, die können wir gar nicht. Es sind übrigens auch Haufen schon tot. Hey, der kann zum Teil nicht wenig bewegen. Der rennt immer grad direkt. Die geht nicht auf.
Need a key to open this door.
Falscher Knopf.
If we can unlock this gate, the prisoners can get out and hide while that Dolo sends them back.
Ja, wird aber zuerst mal
I'll take care of that then. More
die
people.
Basis infiltrieren.
The better.
Die uns noch die Gefangenen umbringen. Schlüssel jetzt nicht brauchen. Jetzt hätte ich den Schlüssel können brauchen. Mal auf, gell?
Morris, how'd you get here? The hell happened to you?
Lieutenant, can't you tell your own work? You wanted to arrest me at any cost. Well, here's the cost. To me. What did you think they did to deserters and rebels, huh? Send them on vacation? Welcome to my hell. They like to get rough. I believe they smile. I'm just about done bleeding, though. You should have just killed me. Same result, just cleaner.
Not quite perfect yet, but we'll survive to flee. Again.
That was kind of you. Better already. What can I do for you now?
I'm looking for an old man. Old Technomancer from Aurora who should be here. Probably passes himself off as someone else now, though.
A Technomancer? Here? Sure, I would have heard about him if you were... Though, come to think of it, there is this old fella. Got scars all over his face, like all your kind seem to have. Works as a mechanic. Not sure if he's your man, but... if he ain't, that's all I got.
Thanks, Boris. You better get going now. Nisha, are you alright?
Komm mal da rein. Hat's da innen noch etwas? Natürlich. Schrott. Psychofolter.
Hey, are you Professor Charles Seeker?
I am. And you? You are... What does a Technomancer want?
Long story, Professor. Just know I'm a friend of Scott's. We looked for you in Ophir. Even got our hands on some of your notes, but,
My research notes? On Technomancers? How? I coded them to make sure those ASC thugs couldn't read them. Did you manage to read them?
I just gave him to Scott.
Oh, good. Good. I'm sure he deciphered them with no trouble. Scott's eccentric, I know, a little unstable even, especially since he lost his child. Even still, he is the greatest mind in abundance. A genius who's focused his research on people like you. Technomancers. I'm sure my notes, which I pray no one but you and Scott will see, will be a great service to him. I was able to prove nothing, really, but my work pointed to a high probability that the abilities of your kind stemmed from what Earthlings called gene therapy.
Not sure what that means, Professor.
Yes, of course. They modified genes to cure disease, provoked mutations, modifications that got passed on to offspring as well. Look, in theory, at least. A theory I will never get to test now, I'm afraid. Being held here. Well, I suppose it's better this way. Undeniably incredible research, but research that could also, unfortunately, lead to the enslavement of your kind. Cast you as just another mutation to be contained, you know? Afraid of what they don't know. And while I'm sure there was good intention in their creation of your mutation, no one can say what that reason is.
Can you keep this a secret, Professor?
My lips are sealed. Now and forever. No one else will ever be privy to my research.
Thank you, Professor. Take care.
Warum befreien wir den nicht? Wir befreien alle und einen lassen wir hier. Das macht so keinen Sinn. Jetzt haben wir die jenste Gefangene rausgelassen und ihn lassen wir da hocken. Professor. Wahrscheinlich die wichtigste Figur werden. Dämlich. Fressbrett. Er ist der gekommen, wir waren ja der. Deswegen nicht flüchten. Da ist er sicher. Sollen wir mal schauen, ob wir jetzt kann. Das war, weil wir nicht allein waren. Das ist der einzige, den wir nicht befreien können. Ausser die, die uneinsichtig war, aber er will hier nicht weg. Da bin ich hier nicht raus. Wahrscheinlich jetzt hier oben.
Hello, I'm looking for someone. A rather old man.
What is the man doing in the camp?
He was locked up here because he was living away from corporations. He's a Technomancer like me, but way older. And he comes from Aurora.
He is not sure, but he believes he recognized that the old man had the Aurora way of speaking. But he thinks that the man is mistaken because he is not a Technomancer. He doesn't make lightning bolts. He is a mechanic, not a good mechanic.
Thank you very much for the information. Hello. I'm looking for a prisoner. An old man from Aurora. He's a former Technomancer.
There are no Technomancers here. He would be killed right away or sent to a camp as a prisoner of war. You're in the wrong camp. This here is a rehabilitation camp for deviants, dissenters. It's supposed to get us to think right again. Sorry, I don't see.
Maybe he hid what he was. He used to live far from the corporation. Maybe they mistook him for a deviant, an outcast. But he must have kept some of his mannerisms or accent from Aurora.
That could be George. I've always thought that he had a funny way of talking. He works as a mechanic. He really looks burned out.
Ja,
The
das
funny
ist noch.
thing is, I once heard him say he was barely 50. You think he was at least 20 years older. He must have had a really bad life, worse than ours.
That could be him. Technomancy tends to age us faster. Thank you.
Das Scheissleben, die altern noch schneller. Sind 50 aus wie 70.
Hello, I'm looking for someone.
A man? He does.
All right, I understand.
Interessant.
I'm looking for an old man. He's from Aurora, and he...
Well, you're looking for him in the wrong place. It's true that there's a guy with a funny way of speaking.
Who is that man?
His name's George. An old...
Ja, ich weiss, aber wir sind wollen, dass George ist. Ist das George? Das ist George.
Hello, I'm looking for a man. A man in your age range. Technomancer.
A Technomancer? Here. You must be mistaken, my boy. There is no Technomancer here. The prisoners of war are sent elsewhere. Here we are taught to think like good citizens of abundance.
How old are you? 70?
50 years old, but I had a hard life. Unfortunately, that leaves its mark.
Like technomancy takes its toll as well.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about technomancy. You should talk to someone else.
I've heard that mechanics isn't your forte. It's a good hideout, isn't it?
The person who told you that I'm not good is simply bad-mouthing me.
If you say so. But this doesn't explain the way you speak. Polished for a mechanic. Listen, let's cut to the chase. Just let me look at your temples and that'll be it.
You are the pain in the neck, you know that. Very well, I am the one you are looking for, and your relentless questioning puts me in jeopardy if the word gets out here.
I specifically came to this camp in order to find you. You brought back a dome lost in the sands, a tablet that I'm unable to translate.
It is written in the settlers' coded language, one they use for their important data. By all means, I can translate it, but this type of thing can take time, and I can't do it here.
Come with us to Noctis. I am sure that you'll find a place to stay.
Noctis?
The city of the merchants. It's an independent city. There you won't have to fear Aurora or abundance.
Well then, I'll follow you.
What that old man did was pretty amazing. Didn't manage to let a single person know he was a Technomancer or from a rival corporation. All while in a camp made to break you. Made to brainwash you. That's no ordinary man.
No one would know how much willpower a Technomancer needs to resist more than you.
Yes, that's true.
Let's go.